I'm excited to spend the day together. We're just gonna have a nice cozy day at home. I pretty much think I'm gonna be staying home all day, except I am gonna run over to my brother and sister-in-law's brand new house. They just moved this weekend, so I'm gonna help them unpack and just hang out there for a little bit. But other than that, we're just gonna do some baking, some fun home stuff, and I'm really thankful that Squarespace is sponsoring this video. If you haven't heard of them before, they're an all-in-one platform for building a beautiful online presence and website, so I'll share a little bit more about them later. But first things first, I have been craving chocolate chip cookies and they just sound so delicious, so I thought it'd be fun to make some, and then I can bring some over to their house later. And my mom is actually coming over soon because I've been dog sitting her little dog Jessie, so you probably saw her in some of the intro clips, and I actually babysat her a couple months ago, so she's just loving it here. This is like her little staycation vacation home, and it's always so fun to watch her because she's really chill and just funny. She just has these random funny moments where she'll just be so playful, but she actually is really old. That's so, I don't mean to be mean, but she is quite old for a dog. She's almost 15 years old, so she still has so much energy and is so fun. So it's been really nice to have her. But it is definitely, even though I want a dog so badly, it is kind of tricky to have one in an apartment. Well, it just depends, because if we were to get a puppy, we would have to take her up and down the stairs, which I don't even think they're supposed to go up and down the stairs when they're a puppy. We do have an elevator, but I do not like the elevator. I'm definitely a stairs gal, so definitely makes me think that it probably is better to wait to get a dog a few months until we have our house and a backyard for the dog. So it is always a good reminder to babysit Jessie and then realize, like, as much as I want a dog, it's probably wiser to wait. But I've been loving the puppy snuggles, even though she's not that big of a snuggler. I kind of force cuddles on her, but it's been really fun. So I can give some cookies to my mom when she comes to pick her up. And of course, B and I can eat a lot of them as well. And I found this recipe on Pinterest. It is, let me see the proper title. Peanut butter chocolate chip shortbread cookies. How incredible does that sound? Let me show you guys the picture. That's what they look like. So they're really thick. They almost look cakey. So I'm very interested. I've never made chocolate chip cookies like that before, so I think we should try it out. I also really want to try out a recipe for a homemade chai tea latte later, because as much as I love my iced coffee in the afternoon, I have been wanting something a little bit, well, with no caffeine, because sometimes I do get a little shaky. So I want to try that out and see if I like that, and I think if I do like it, it'd be perfect for fall coming up. So we'll give that a try and just have a great day together. So let's get to it. This is the outfit of the day. I have this cute little blouse from Princess Polly, and then I have these linen pants from Revolve, and I just have my slippers from Amazon, my cute little daisy anklet from Madewell. And whenever I do these kind of mirror selfies or just video clips, I notice how much stuff is like creeping out of my bed. So that actually is a really good project to do later. So I'm gonna add that to my list. Also, this is Jessie's little cage. She's been sleeping right next. I don't like lock her in the cage at night, but she just loves to cuddle up in there. So that's where she usually sleeps. But I just want to go through all of this stuff because we have been starting to clear out our apartment so that when it comes to start packing and when we are going to begin the moving process, we just will have, you know, what we need and what we want, and no like lingering junk and just stuff we don't want hanging around, because of course we don't want to pack that up. So I think that'd be a good task to get done today, just to kind of declutter and prep for moving in a few months. It's so crazy. Someone commented the other day how they're kind of like sad that we're moving because they love our apartment and all the memories, and I totally agree. Like, this place has been so good to us, and we've spent our first year and a half of marriage here, and it's just such a happy place for us, and I am so thankful. But I know our house will be full of so many happy memories as well, so it's totally bittersweet. But just getting organized feels really good, and B and I actually just listed a few things on Facebook Marketplace to sell, and so I have someone I'm meeting tomorrow. Well, he'll probably meet them for me to sell something, and then we're selling like his old electric guitar and stuff. So we already started the process, and it just feels good to kind of get rid of stuff and just get all tidied up. Say hello, Jessie. Say good morning to everybody. She's so cute and cuddly. She sleeps a lot. She's a sleepyhead. You live the life, girly. All the ingredients out, and I put my peanut butter in my mixing bowl already, but the other ingredient that I start out with is some butter, but it needs to be room temperature. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna put this by the window for a few minutes so that it can kind of warm up, because it was in the fridge. And oh my goodness, I just love this flour canister so much. I got it thrift shopping, which I'm gonna go thrift shopping on Thursday, and I'll be vlogging that day, so hopefully we'll find some other goodies. But we have flour, our chocolate chips, I have some semi-sweet that we already opened because we like to snack on them, and some dark chocolate, so I might have to use a little bit of both, which is totally fine. Some sea salt, some vanilla, some creamy peanut butter, which already is added, and some powdered sugar. So not too many ingredients. So yummy. And I actually just mix some of the ingredients and create the dough, and then we actually have to let it sit in the fridge for a couple hours. So it'll be a little bit of a process, but that's okay because I have other things I can do while I wait for it to cool off in the fridge, and I'm just really excited. My mouth is already watering just thinking about having some cookie dough. Oh yeah, there's no eggs. I just realized that. So I guess this is edible cookie dough. That's really good news. Also, look who is working home from, what did I just say? Also, look who's working from home today. I got this dish soap from my brother and sister-in-law just as a little tiny housewarming gift. I just wrote a little note that says home sweet home with some twine, and this is one of my favorite dish soaps. It's the fall apple cider scent, and it smells absolutely delicious. Yumminess. Oh my goodness. Delish. Oh. I have a little treat for you. Is it good? Now I'm gonna do a little taste. It's gonna taste a little different than regular cookie dough because it's the shortbread cookie dough. Delish. It's very light and fluffy, but also super decadent at the same time. All right, the cookie dough is in the fridge, cooling off, and then I will bake it later. And it really is so awesome that if you want to make not healthy, what was the word I was looking for? If you want to make safe to eat cookie dough, you could make this recipe and not even bake it because it doesn't have any eggs in it, raw eggs. So that's awesome. And like I said, it does taste a little different than your standard classic cookie dough because it has powdered sugar instead of regular or brown sugar, and I think that's really the only difference. So it's a little different, but still delicious. And like I said, I'm so thankful to be partnering with Squarespace for this video. I've shared about them a few times in the past, but in case you missed it, I just want to share everything they offer because I have had my Squarespace website for years now, since college. I started it my freshman year of college, and it really has just helped me so much to grow my brand and just kind of put everything in one place. And having a website is such a powerful way to market yourself and all that you have to offer. Squarespace has powerful blogging tools to tell your story, share your updates, and post photos and videos for your audience. You can also schedule posts to make your life more convenient and easier. So if you want to start a blog, you can schedule your posts every week. And Squarespace also provides all the details of your top traffic sources, products, device types, and more, so you can better know your audience and what content performs the best. So if you want to try out Squarespace for yourself, you can head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch your site, you can go to squarespace.com/AllisonBickerstaff for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. So I really encourage you, if that's a dream on your heart, to go after it, start your website. You can try the free trial, just get creative. And I personally love to do the design process of designing a website and that kind of thing, but thankfully Squarespace does have those templates. If you don't love design as much, you can kind of use those templates as guidelines, and they just make it really easy for you. So I love them and hope you guys do too. So I'm just gonna hang out at the computer for a little bit to just get some work done. And I am doing a bit of planning for a few videos I have coming up that I'm really excited about, and I'm just so excited for fall videos and all the autumn videos. So I just want to go through like all my video ideas and kind of map out when I want to do each one. And there's a couple things I want to order because there's just a lot of fellow fall lovers, which I love, but you know, it can be kind of hard to get some of the things you want to order because there's some autumn lover competition. So I saw yesterday on TikTok, actually, so random, this mini pumpkin waffle maker, and I have the mini heart waffle maker that I got around Valentine's Day. It's the same brand. So I really want to order the pumpkin one, and then I'll have like a little mini waffle maker seasonal collection, which I wonder what they would do for Christmas. I wonder what design, maybe like a Santa Claus face or a Christmas tree. Totally a Christmas tree. That's probably what they would do. Or a snowman. So I am going to see how much it is and order it. I'll link it down below. I'll insert a picture of what I'm talking about and link it down below in case you guys want to get it before it sells out. I'm just guessing if it'll sell out. I have no idea. But last year, I just knew how fast things went. Also, while we're on the topic of fall and all things cozy, let me show you guys what I did buy yesterday as a precaution, as another precaution, because these also sell out. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, the best Pillsbury pumpkin sugar cookies. They are just a classic, and like I said, they oftentimes sell out. So wow, it just got so bright. Hello. As I was saying, they oftentimes sell out, and I know I'll want them for just cozy fall days. So I bought those, and they have like 24 cookies in them. They're kind of small. But last season, I think I didn't get the pumpkin ones, but I got the Christmas ones, and I would just cook a few at a time so you don't have to cook them all at once. So that's awesome. So we're just gonna sit here, do some planning, answer emails, get organized, and just get some tasks out of the way. Here's some fall video ideas I jotted down the other night. Nothing too groundbreaking, pretty much the staples that I usually do each fall. But if you guys have any suggestions or requests of fall, autumn cozy videos you'd like to see, I'd love to hear them, so you can comment them down below. To just make us some lunch. I made lentil stew yesterday, so we just have like an easy lunch for the whole week. So I'm just gonna heat that up, easy peasy. But I wanted to share this book I finished yesterday. It's called The Last Train to Key West by Chanel Clayton, and I loved it. I finished it in about less than 72 hours because I just loved it so much. It was just a page turner, and basically it happened in the story takes place in 1935, and it's written from 3 different really brave women's perspective, and their stories intertwine throughout the book. So it was just really fascinating and clever, and it did have its very intense moments. So just want to say that, but I really like the way it ended, and I just love when I find a novel that I really just don't want to put down and I just want to get lost in. So definitely love this one, and I just placed an order for a lot more library books. I really have been falling back in love with reading, which is so refreshing, and something that I've just been trying to do in general is just kind of slow down and make sure I'm filling my life with meaningful things. And I mean, reading a novel can be considered frivolous and just kind of like not a waste of time by any means, but you know, something that's not that important. But as I was reading this novel, there were multiple different words that I would look up in the dictionary, and you know, you do learn something. And this was actually historical fiction because there was quite a bit of Florida history within this read, so I really enjoyed that aspect. So I've just really been trying to, you know, fill my life with more things like that instead of just scrolling on my phone and the news and just consuming so much media, and just trying to slow down and kind of do something a little more old-fashioned, if that makes sense. So fluffy, and they really do melt in your mouth. I still would say I like just normal classic cookie dough the most in cookies, chocolate chip cookies, but these are really fun and something different and would taste so good with coffee. I'll probably have, because I'm not gonna have afternoon coffee today because I'm gonna try my chai tea latte. I'll make iced coffee for Brandon though. But tomorrow morning when I have one of these with my warm coffee, wow, that's gonna be such a fabulous experience. Special delivery. Oh. Special delivery part 2. Oh, you're getting spoiled. You're never gonna want to work in an office again. No. It's crumbly because it's a shortbread.
One for this piece with all the chocolate.
It melts in your mouth. It's unique, right? Do you like it, or is it freaking you out?
No, it's tasty.
You like it? Do you like the texture? You look so cool with your headphones. I feel like you don't like it. Which is fine. You don't love it?
I like it.
I'm just kidding. I'm not offended. It's really different.
No, it is very different.
I mean, if you're expecting just like a classic cookie, it's not chewy whatsoever. I like it, but I just said on camera that I would prefer just like the normal cookie dough.
Like the gooey.
You like goo. Yeah, like we like half-baked chocolate chips, but I think it's fun and different. Don't you think that'd be so good with like a warm cup of coffee? Like it's almost like a scone in a sense. Not really, but it just has more of like a buttery and pillowy texture. So I don't know, it was fun though, and I can share it with the fam. So good stuff. Love a day that includes some baking. Okay, I'm about to give my chai tea latte recipe a surprise, which I shouldn't even be calling it a chai tea latte because I'm not even gonna put any chai tea or tea in the latte. I'm not gonna put any black tea, which is a pretty big ingredient in chai tea lattes, because I just want it to be completely caffeine free, like completely. So I'm just gonna try it with coconut milk, which I think the recipe I pulled up has almond milk, and I'll link this recipe and the shortbread chocolate chip cookie recipe. I always try to link as many things as I can in the description of this video, but sometimes I forget, so just have some grace with me there. But this chai tea latte recipe, I loved the ingredients because it was minimal on the ingredients, and it has ginger, which has lots of health benefits, and then cinnamon as well, which also has health benefits. And it is milk heavy, but I do like a non-dairy coconut milk unsweetened, so I'm gonna try that. And then the big thing that makes it kind of cozy and sweet and yummy is maple syrup, at least for this recipe. You could also put sugar and, you know, whatever kind of sweetener you prefer. So I'm gonna give it a try, and I'm just gonna make a little bit because, again, I wanna try it out, see what I think, and if I do like this, I think this would be a really nice alternative to, you know, my everyday iced coffee in case some days I don't want that, and if I just want to be a little bit cozier or I want to like take a little less caffeine. So we're gonna try it, we'll see how it goes. And side note, last week I watched Pride and Prejudice on Netflix, and I read the book a few months back, and the movie, I loved it. I loved it so much. It made me so happy. It made me feel so peaceful. I just love the scenery and the atmosphere, and I love a love story as well, and just the family aspect. There were so many beautiful elements that I just adored. So if you're looking for a nice, I would even use the word wholesome movie, because there, of course, it was a love story, but there wasn't any kind of like inappropriate, which I don't even want to say inappropriate because it's all very circumstantial, but it just seemed very wholesome, and like I could watch it with my kids, and they probably wouldn't enjoy it that much because it's just not made for like children, I don't think, but I loved it. So if you need a movie recommendation, highly recommend. And I'm so excited because my all-time favorite movie, Cinderella, the live action from 2015 or 2016, I don't remember what year, but it's fairly new. It comes out on Disney Plus on September 1st, so it's really about to come out, and I actually have it on DVD, but it's so much easier just to stream it, so I'm really excited. I'll probably watch that once a month because it just has so many beautiful reminders to have courage, be kind, and again, it's just so visually stunning with, you know, the setting and the costumes and the wildlife and the flowers. There's just so much I love. So just wanted to share a couple things that are bringing me some joy, but let's go try out this chai tea latte. Okay, here are our ingredients. Oh, actually I forgot the maple syrup. Let me grab that. Where is it? Okay. So we have our coconut beverage, which I'm really just gonna make a little itty bitty cup. There's my little cup. And then maple syrup for sweetness, and then some ginger root, which I am just going to grind a little bit off, and some cinnamon. So I'm really not going to follow exact measurements. I will link the recipe though below. It's just I really want to cut my recipe down, and I think I'm going to do a little bit less maple syrup because I've already had so many cookies today, so I don't want to go overboard with the sugar. Okay, let's give it a little taste. It smells quite yummy. It doesn't smell super sweet though, which is fine. I know I asked for that because I didn't add that much maple syrup, but I don't know. We'll see. We just gotta go for it. That's really good. Wow, I really like that. It is like sipping a warm hug. I don't know. It's just, Brandon's laughing at me. It just is, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be making this all fall. And this honestly would be really good with some coffee poured over it. So, I mean, it's just like a cinnamon ginger latte, chai tea. That's why it's called a chai tea latte. It really does taste like a chai tea latte even without the tea. And this would be really good with some espresso or just a cup of coffee. I really, really love it. And I love how I was able to use that fresh ginger root as well. So I'm definitely gonna be making this more just for those days like when it's raining and for those fall days. And I barely added maple syrup. I did a little spoonful of it. So I think this is definitely a healthier option than, you know, your pumpkin spice latte. It does taste like a pumpkin spice latte. And you could even add some pumpkin pie spice, which is just a mixture of cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, I think. I don't quite remember, but something like that. So highly recommend this. Again, I'll link the recipe below, and I definitely want to try to make some kind of cozy fall drink video because I always love to do that. Last year I did coffee video, so maybe I could do a tea version or just a no caffeine version. I don't know, I'll have to brainstorm a little bit more, but cheers to this drink. Okay, I just changed to workout clothes and I'm gonna go head to my in-laws, but I will check in with you guys after. All right, I just got home and their house is so beautiful, so fun, and my niece and nephew came over for a little bit and my niece was just overjoyed with her new room, her new playroom, everything. So it was so fun to see that. And we tried to hang some curtain rods, but could only hang one because we had the wrong size for the other two. So she's gonna go get them tonight. But it was so fun to see them and just congratulate them. And now it's almost 6:30, so I'm gonna get started on dinner. I've just been eating my weight in chocolate chip cookies. I gave away a lot, so don't worry, we didn't eat all of them, but I'm ready for a nice, healthy Buddha bowl. So it's just, if you don't know what a Buddha bowl is, it's just like this mix of veggies, and I'm gonna put sweet potato and roasted chickpeas in it, and just a bunch of yummy superfoods. So it's gonna be a nutritious and delicious dinner, and I'm getting hungry, so let's get cooking. Okay, here are our beautiful, colorful rainbow Buddha bowls. I have a whole Allison's Eats of how I make these, so I will link it in the description. I'm just gonna pour my dressing over it now, and I have some naan bread in the toaster, so we will have some of that. This is definitely what the doctor ordered. I feel like we just need to get a lot more veggies in today, and this will fill our body with some really good nutrients. All right, we're gonna sit on the couch and watch some HGTV. I was telling Brandon that helping my sister-in-law move into the house and stuff, obviously it's fun and I'm really excited for when we're doing that too, but I'm feeling a tad overwhelmed just like at the thought of everything that you have to do, and like, you know, figuring out window treatments, and we'll be replacing quite a bit of the lighting and just all the logistics for that and all the built-ins we want to do, and it's just like I'm tired just thinking about it, but I'm really excited. So I just want to, like, even though we're not going to move for a few months, just start getting organized and really kind of getting a game plan, because I just want to make it feel like home as soon as possible. So all good things, but I just need some inspiration from HGTV right now. Clean. I just got out of a nice warm shower. That seriously is the best after a full day, and I'm just going in with my skincare, putting on my retinol youth renewal serum. I also got this new firming it's Versed on the Rise firming serum. I know I am so young, and I am just, you know, trying to be proactive about my skin because I want to take care of it. And of course, you know, as I am getting into my mid-20s, I'm 23 guys, I am so young, but I just want to make sure, like, little fine lines, and definitely recording myself and looking at myself on video all day definitely helps me see like a lot more imperfections. And I'm not trying to complain or anything because I'm very thankful for my skin and everything like that, but I'm just, again, trying to be proactive. So I'm using these serums. I switch them off every other day, and I literally just got this one yesterday, so I don't know, we'll see how it works, but it had really good ratings, so I'll link both of these down below. But yeah, just gonna do a little self-care and then cuddle up in bed, probably do a few more things on my laptop to just end the night. But thank you guys so much for watching this video and spending time with me today. Tomorrow I'm just gonna have an editing and computer day to just get some videos and kind of admin work done, and then Thursday I'm gonna be vlogging again. So I'll see you guys super soon, and I love you so much, and I really hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon.